Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Tracy. I am the keeper of the farm here at 4D Farms. And if you're new here, new to my channel, it just popped up, or you see something that you like, or this video popped up, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I hope you like today's video. I hope you like what you see. Some of y'all saw the title and you've been waiting on this video, so I'm finally got a chance to do this video. For those of y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to be talking about some things that was in a video earlier that I did a few months ago. It's where I made cinnamon rolls using canned biscuits. So you can go to my videos and just scroll back and check out that video. And in this video, some of the things that I talk about, you'll catch up, you'll understand what I'm saying to those that's already watched that video. But disclaimer, I want to clarify some things. First of all, I want to say y'all have absolutely made this old woman feel very welcome to the YouTube world. Y'all have been so kind with your comments, with your suggestions, your conversation. Thank y'all. Y'all have welcomed me. Y'all have absolutely blowed my mind. And because I never dreamed that I would have at this moment over 2,000 subscribers. Y'all have absolutely knocked my socks off. Just let me tell y'all, thank y'all. It lets me know that, hey, somebody's interested in what I have to say, okay? Thank y'all very much. Y'all have made me feel very welcome. To those that came across my number one video right now is the canned biscuit video. Y'all have just blew that one out of the water. I don't know why. It's just, y'all, thank y'all. Y'all have made me feel very welcome, and y'all have just blowed my mind. I cannot believe so many people has subscribed and watched this video, that video. Oh my gosh. And some of my videos, y'all have watched, and you may not have liked them. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Okay, just scroll on past it, okay? If you don't like it, just scroll on past it, okay? But y'all, I am amazed. Y'all have just made me feel welcome. Thank y'all very much. This old gal just, I'm just still, yeah, okay. The title caught you, okay? Homemade cinnamon rolls from scratch. This is my recipe, and sometimes I tweak it. Just depends on the kind of mood I'm in, okay? I'm making this batch tonight for a neighbor of ours, and I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm like, hey, I need to do a video while I'm making those, so this is what I'm going to do. I want to answer some questions about that last video before we get started. So y'all just hang in there with me. I want to clarify some things. Okay. Let's see. Y'all, if I had to type a comment the most, there was 2 comments that are neck and neck that I had to answer the most. And if I typed it one time, y'all, I typed it over 100 times, okay? Because this video has been viewed over 2,000 times, I think. It's crawling, okay? Over 1,500 views, I know. But, oh my gosh, my fingers are getting tired, y'all, so I'm going to clarify some things up in that other video. Number 1, y'all, they were not burned, okay? They were not burnt, okay? I just want to clarify. The reason why they looked like they did was because the biscuits were perfectly done, just like I wanted them, okay? What happened was when you mix brown sugar and butter, it caramelizes, crystallizes, okay? And it becomes crunchy. And the longer it cooks, it will start discoloring. Now you add cinnamon to that or a dark color spice, And yes, it's going to get even darker. So when I pulled them out of the oven, I don't know if it was the lighting or what in the house that we were in. They appeared burnt, because as soon as I opened that oven, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm burnt. They're burnt. I can't even show this video. No, when I got them out and up under a better light, they were brownish, okay? Because the cinnamon and the sugar and the butter crystallized and caramelized, and it made it darker. Darker color spices like nutmeg, pumpkin spice, cloves, cinnamon, all those darker color spices is going to even discolor it more and make it darker. Whatever it's baking in or cooking in, it's going to seep up and it's going to settle in the bottom of the pan. And there you go. If you've ever baked or cooked with brown sugar and butter, you'll know what I'm talking about, okay? So, but y'all, oh my gosh, I amazed myself because, and it surprised me when I bit into it, because I didn't know that it was going to give it that candy crunch effect. And I'm like, wow, this is actually good. I cannot believe I did this. So y'all, they were not burnt, okay? Number 2. What else? That I had to just, ta-da! I have a rolling pin, y'all. I'm in my house, the comforts of my own home, okay? I have my rolling pin. Y'all, for those of y'all that haven't watched the video yet, my video that I did at that time, we were out of town with my husband's job. And the landlord, I searched her house up and down. I could not find a rolling pin. So, y'all, I had to improvise. I used what I had on hand, y'all. Okay? I did. I used what I had on hand. And it was a water bottle and the lid. I couldn't get the lid back on there. So, I adapted. I made do with what I had, okay? So, I'm at home. I have my own rolling pin. I have a mat here. You'll see it later. Not a cutting board. That was another adaptation I had to do. Y'all, thank you for the tips about putting a towel up underneath it. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Thank y'all for that tip. I will do that next time I'm just working with a cutting board. But I actually have a silicone mat here that's not even slidable that I'm going to roll out my cinnamon roll dough on. Okay? Let's see. What was it? Yes, there was deer in the background. Y'all, every day, same time, every day, twice a day, those deer would come out. One of the neighbors fed the deer, and they would come out every day. Every day I got to watch those little deer. And I saw the mamas with their babies playing. Okay, something else I had to do. Why go through all the trouble when you can just go buy some cinnamon rolls in the can? Yes, you can. Do the cinnamon rolls in the can. Yes, you can use different doughs. Yes, you can. Okay. 2 reasons. My husband asked me to. That's the number 1 reason, y'all. I love that man of mine. He was nice. He asked me to. He came home from work one day and he said, or one night, and he said, I saw this thing on Pinterest where this woman, it wasn't a video, it was just a tutorial, written tutorial that she had on her blog, and we found it on Pinterest. And he said this lady was making cinnamon rolls with canned biscuits. And he said, I know we're not at home. You don't have all your stuff. You don't have your recipe. You don't have all your stuff that you use at home. He said, I'll make it easy on you. You want to try her recipe and see how it does? And I'm like, you know what? I sure will. And my husband loves the flaky layer biscuits. That is his favorite biscuit. He saw that. It interested him. And he's like, I want you to make that for me. So yes, number 1 reason I did it because my husband asked me to. Kind gestures to your spouses goes a long way, y'all. You get brownie points, okay? I got brownie points, okay? I love him, y'all. Now, yes, I can use something else. Why go through all the trouble? Why do you cook from scratch? Why don't you just go buy something? Yeah. If you know anything about me, which you probably don't, my family does, I like a good challenge. Okay? If I see something that interests me and I'm like, I want to try that just to see if I can do it. That's my number one reason a lot of times, just to see if I can do it, because I like a good challenge. Number two, I was raised the old-fashioned way. My grandmother, my mother making everything from scratch. There you go. Just like, yeah, it took me years to learn how to make homemade biscuits, okay? Took me years. I finally got it up there on my mother-in-law's level and on my grandmother's level. Almost made it to the top, okay? Perfecting. And my crew says, Mom, we really just like the flaky layer biscuits from Pillsbury. Are you kidding me? I took all these years trying to perfect these to make y'all happy and make these for y'all, and then you want to tell me you like the canned biscuits better? It's okay, because I'll tell you why. We're duck hunters, okay? They do more duck hunting than I do. Me and cold weather don't get along. So they sit in a duck blind a lot during duck hunting season. And these guys will be making breakfast in the duck blind. And they bring canned biscuits with them, okay? And they'll be cooking breakfast in the blind. Yeah, you can. And they just got used to that. It was convenient. Okay, so that's what they do. And they love the flaky layer biscuits, okay? So, hey, I'm happy with that. Y'all, there's some things I like to do from scratch because I just like putting the labor of love in it. And I like a good challenge, okay? I like doing that for my family. Then there's times when I'm like, y'all, I'm exhausted. I don't feel like cooking supper. Can we just order a pizza? Or can we just have some sandwiches? Y'all just fend for yourself, okay? I can work both ways, okay? I can be sugar and spice, okay? So, I got all my stuff. Is there any more questions? Any more things I want to clarify? That's the three main things I wanted to clarify. But most of all, y'all, I wanted to thank y'all. Y'all gave me a lot of good suggestions. Tonight, I'm going to make my homemade cinnamon rolls, my adapted recipe. Each time I do it, I do something different. I change the flours. I've had to now. I've changed my frosting. Oh, y'all, I got some pecans. Tonight we're putting pecans in them. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm using what I got, y'all. I thought I had some raisins. I was going to throw some raisins in it, but I use them for the homemade trail mix, so I don't have any raisins. But this is my recipe, and let's get started. First of all, I'm going to try to turn y'all to where you can probably see my mixer and stuff and see what I'm doing. So y'all, please, if my camera falls, I'm so sorry. I do not like an audience. I do not have a cameraman, camera woman. I don't. I like being alone when I'm making videos. Nobody in here. Nobody looking at me. I get nervous. Somebody walks in the room. I freeze. Okay. I get nervous. Okay. So it's me alone. I'm going to do this. My hands is going to be in the dough. I'm going to try to work my camera. I'm going to try to do the best I can, y'all. Y'all, if I get to a part that is boring, you just do the little where you can skip some seconds or skip some minutes, especially when I'm slathering that butter on the dough. I'll try to be a little faster, or I'll try to cut it off, and I'll work with you. Y'all work with me, okay? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to try to put my camera here to where y'all can see everything and see the whole work area. I may have to adjust as I go. So let's see. Let's get to my mixer first, all right? Let me try to... I think that's good right there. If my camera don't fall over, I think I see it moving. No, it's not moving. Okay, can y'all see? All right, let me move some of this stuff out of the way. I got my rolling pin, y'all. Okay, now, I already have... I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to read y'all the recipe, okay? And then I'll tell you what I'm doing. So if you want to grab a pen and a piece of paper... I actually got this recipe from a group of ladies called the West Ladies. They have a blog and a YouTube channel, and their blog is called Homestead Blessings. Their YouTube channel, I believe, is either Homestead Blessings or the West Ladies. Y'all, I got this recipe from them. They get all the credit for this recipe, okay? Look them up on YouTube and Google it, Homestead Blessings or the West Ladies, okay? This is their recipe. They get all the credit. But I adapted my recipe to fit us, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I do. This is the original, okay? 4 cups of flour, all purpose, okay? Tonight, I'm substituting. I'm doing half and half since this is for my neighbor. She likes to eat healthy too. I'm doing half all purpose and half wheat flour, okay? If I was making these for me and my husband, I would do 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of oat flour. I grind oats up into make a flour, and then 2 cups whole wheat flour, just to try to make them healthier and get those grains in there, okay? So, just originally, okay, 4 cups flour. Your choice, play around with the recipe. 2 tablespoons yeast. I use the fast-acting yeast, okay, active dry yeast. 1 cup milk. You can use whole milk. You can use 2%, 1%, powdered milk, whatever you want to use. 3/4 cup water. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/2 cup oil. You can use any oil that you want to use. Coconut oil, whatever. But just remember, the oil that you use, the flavor is going to come through. Don't use olive oil. That would not be a good, no, not for cinnamon rolls. 3 tablespoons honey. In my case, I have some, I don't really like the taste of honey. I had some sugar-free syrup up there. You can put syrup in there, y'all, okay? So that is the original recipe. One more time. 4 cups flour, 2 tablespoons yeast, 1 cup milk, 3/4 cup water, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/2 cup oil, 3 tablespoons honey, okay? Now, for my frosting, frosting, usually, like I said in my other video, usually people will do the powdered sugar in the milk, okay? What my husband's pre-diabetic, and I have to substitute. So I made my own cream cheese frosting. Tonight, I have cream cheese. Tonight, I'm doing something different. I'm using maple flavoring, okay, instead of vanilla. And I'm just going to, since I'm using pecans, I'm going to use hazelnut coffee creamer, y'all. You can use milk as your liquid consistency, okay? You can use milk, powdered milk, whatever, okay? But this is what I'm using. I make my own frosting. Let me get the phone back up here, y'all. Okay, now I got to tilt you down so you can see everything again without dropping the phone. All right, let's get started. I'm doing this too, some by memory, some I'll have to grab my thing over here, okay? So y'all just work with me. Let me get you back up, make sure my phone don't fall over. Okay, all right. I have got my dough hook on my KitchenAid mixer, and then I've got my 2 tablespoons yeast right here. So I'm going to, y'all, I'm sorry if half my head's cut off. Are we on? Yeah, I'm sorry if half my head's cut off, but I want you to be able to see, ow, what I'm doing. Okay, so it says to mix your flour and your yeast together. So I can let you up just a little bit because that's driving me nuts. In a minute, I'll put it down some more. Okay, I feel like I'm just right here, okay? So I'm going to combine these. I got my dough hook on. I'm going to put my 2 tablespoons yeast in. Mix that up. Now, while that's mixing, I have the liquid dry ingredients in here. I have the liquid ingredients right here. I put mine all in a measuring cup, and this has to be lukewarm. So I'm going to go to the microwave, and I'm going to heat this up. My microwave, it's perfect if I heat it up for like 1 and 30 seconds. When you get it out of the microwave, test it. It's only supposed to be lukewarm. Kind of like putting a baby bottle on your wrist and checking the temperature to make sure it's safe, okay? So I am going to go put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. I will be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I let this heat up in the microwave. It's perfect. I've already tested it. So I'm going to pour this in there slowly. I said slowly. I don't want to splash everywhere. I'm gonna pour this in. Okay, it's going to start forming a dough, sticky dough, but not too sticky. While that's doing, I'm going to tell y'all, in a minute, I'm going to stir up my cream cheese mixture and stuff for my frosting. I forgot to tell you, a little bit of sugar in my cream cheese frosting. I was fixing to mess up and forget it. I use stevia, okay? You can use any sugar that you want to. White granulated sugar, you can use powdered sugar, just because that cream cheese is going to be a little tangy, so you might want to use just a little sugar. All right, I'm going to have that sitting on ready. It's beginning to do. Let me show y'all what it's looking like. See, it's beginning to come together and form a dough ball. If I see that I need a little bit more wetness, I can add more wetness. If I see that it doesn't, if I see that it needs more flour, I'll add more flour. All right, now I have to knead this for 10 minutes. So I'm going to give this 10 minutes to get it good and worked up and get that yeast activated in there. And then I will be right back, y'all, in 10 minutes. I'm taking this time to try to get some of the dough out from around my hook and pushing it back down in there to make sure it's just evenly distributed. I did want to tell y'all, you don't have to use a KitchenAid mixer to do your mixing. Before my husband bought me a KitchenAid mixer years ago, I used to could do this by hand. Put it in a bowl and mix these by hand and knead your dough and all such as that. I used to do that, but it killed my hands and my arms, y'all, with my arthritis. So my sweetheart bought me a KitchenAid mixer. And I just wanted to tell y'all, you don't have to have expensive equipment to cook from scratch, okay? The old timers didn't have any of that stuff, so y'all don't have to have it either. I just wanted to let y'all know that. But I've got to get this down. I'm going to turn it back on again. While this is doing, I'm going to just kind of clean up a little bit. That's my motto in my kitchen, clean as you go. I got 10 minutes here. I got 10 minutes to throw some dishes in the dishwasher. I'll be back, y'all. All right, it's done its thing. I'm ready to take it out. Oh, it's already warm, y'all, because of that warm water, and I can already smell the. I'm gonna grab this back in a minute, but I gotta get it out of the way for a second. I can already smell that. I can already smell like the yeast, y'all. I love making bread. I have a bread recipe that I use, y'all, and I make homemade breads. I make homemade rolls, hamburger buns, breadsticks, pizzas. Y'all, like I said, I like a good challenge. Sometimes I like to do things the hard way. Let me grab my flour so I can flour my silicone mat here. I already have a casserole dish greased and ready to go. I'm not going to preheat my oven yet because after I roll these out and I put them in my casserole dish, they have to rise for 30 minutes, okay? So I'm going to flour my sheet. Hold on, I'm going to move the camera. I just got to get going here. I'm just going to throw this over here out of my way too. Y'all, sometimes I wear an apron, sometimes I don't. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Sometimes I just throw a towel over my shoulder and say, let's get to it. Okay, I'm going to take, let me move my mat down here so maybe you can see. I can't move too much stuff out of my way because I got to have it. I'm going to point you down here now and let you see what I'm doing. Ooh, if this doesn't fall over, y'all, it's kind of hard to do by myself. I just don't want an audience, y'all. Let me see if I can get my phone down some more. See if I can get y'all to where you can see what I'm doing. Is that, y'all, I know my phone is crooked. My legs are crooked on my tripod. Let me see. Let's go down a little. Woo! Let's go down a little more. I'll be showing y'all my feet in a minute. Okay, let me see if I can move this again. I don't like camera people, y'all. Unless it's like another girl, another woman doing my videoing for me. I can handle that, but I just, no. Not my husband. And that's the thing I'm going to tell y'all right now. Y'all will not see my husband in videos, talking, or anything like that. Because, I can barely get him to smile in pictures, y'all. So y'all are not going to see him. Okay. I'm just going to have to work with this, y'all. Alright. I'm going to get this off my dough hook. there we go. Throw that in my sink. I'll get it in a minute. All right, I'm fixing to get my dough out of here. I need a little bit of flour on my hands. I'm gonna get this out of here. I'm gonna not throw it, but I'm gonna put it on my sheet. Let me get the rest of this out of here, because y'all, I don't like to waste anything. Have y'all ever watched videos and especially on these cooking shows where these people will empty out a bottle of something or a bowl or something, and y'all, they leave half the stuff in there? I'm like, scrape the bowl, you're wasting it. Okay. All right, these are fixing to go in my dishwasher here in just a minute. All right, now I'm just gonna knead it just a little bit, just so I can get it a little more pliable and try to form it in a rectangle. It's gonna take me a while to get it into a rectangle shape. I won't put you through that boredom of watching me roll this out unless you just like watching rolling. All right, I'm gonna try to get it in my rectangular shape and then start rolling. I may have to play with it here in just a little bit just to make sure I got it the right shape, okay? But I'm going to take my handy dandy rolling pin. Ooh, I'm gonna flour it. All right, now I'm gonna start rolling this. Okay, this is how I'm going to roll this. I'm not going to put y'all through the boredom of that. So I'm going to continue to roll this out, and I'll be right back and let you see what it looks like. Hold on. All right, y'all, this is looking a little better. I'm sorry if you can't see all of it. Let's see. Let me scooch this up. Look. Hey, this one ain't moving until I just pull on it, y'all. This is my silicone mat. My mother gave me this. She's cooked on this thing for baked and cooked and not cooked, but used this thing for years, and I finally got it. Okay. Y'all, my rolling pin is actually, oh my gosh, 40-something years old. This rolling pin came from Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. That's how old this is. I was like 7 or 8 years old when we went. Okay, y'all, my dough actually thought I was making pizza, and it kind of wanted to stay round on me, so I'm having to teach it. No, we're doing cinnamon rolls tonight. I need a rectangle. Okay. I'm getting it out to the thickness that I want. And then I'm going to start slathering that butter on, y'all. All right, I'm getting it to the thickness. I'm getting it in more rectangle shape. All right, here we go with the butter, y'all. Y'all said I was like Paula Deen. I love my butter. Yes, I do. I'm going to try to use the back of a spoon. I don't have one of those knives like she had. That's the only thing I'm missing is a knife. So I'm going to try to get this butter on there. I'm going to try to do it a little quicker than what I did in my other video. I'm sorry. Y'all got bored. I'm sorry. I tell you what. I'm going to spread the butter now. I'll be back in just a minute, okay? So I don't bore you. Why, yes, y'all, that was a whole stick of butter. Yeah, it was. But look what I'm working with, y'all. This may look a little narrow to y'all due to the way the camera's done. But, y'all, this is like 17 inches right here, y'all. So, yeah, it took a whole stick of butter. All right, now I'm going to do my brown sugar. I use brown sugar. For those of y'all that haven't watched the other video yet or whatever, I use brown sugar. Brown sugar and cinnamon, y'all, just works better for me. The taste-wise, you can use granulated sugar, whatever you want. I'm using brown sugar for a lot of reasons. I like the taste of brown sugar better. For number 2, my husband is pre-diabetic, and he can have brown sugar versus white granulated sugar. It does not bother him as bad. I had some people ask me about that. He can have some sugars, some other sugars bother him. He can have some flours, some other flours bother him. White rice bothers him, but he can eat brown rice. Y'all go figure. It's just how your body, everybody's different. Okay, I'm going to start spreading. And y'all got to remember, some people probably hasn't watched that other video either, and they may want to know how to make cinnamon rolls from scratch. So I'm going to go through the whole process, okay? So I'm going to work with my brown sugar here. It's a little packed. All right, so I'm going to start spreading my brown sugar all over like this. I like ooey gooey, y'all. Okay? So I'm going to take my brown sugar. I'm going to make sure every inch of this is covered, y'all. And then I'm just going to spread it out, work it through the on top of the whole dough. Y'all, it's only like 1/4 of an inch thick, you know. I know that looked like a lot on my other video, but that's okay. Did spread the whole thing. I like all the edges, y'all. But it does spread out, okay? And it melts too, so it looks like a lot, but by the time it's spread it out and it's cooked, it's going to be fine. Okay, y'all get the gist of this. I'm going to continue spreading this all the way through, and I'll bring you back and let you see what it looks like. All right, y'all, I got that done. I got it pretty much good and filled. It's not that thick, y'all. Don't have a heart attack. It's not that thick. Some of it is clumpy, okay? I just got an evenly layer spread it out. Now, I did say this was cinnamon rolls, okay? So I am going to put some cinnamon on here very carefully. Ooh, because this shaker's got a lot. So I'm going to spread my cinnamon all over. Y'all, there's so many ways you can spread this. Y'all can melt all your stuff together and just spread it. You can, as long as you get it on there, do it however you feel like you need to do it. Y'all do y'all, I'll do me. Whatever works for y'all. Y'all are in y'all's kitchen. Do what works best for you, okay? All right, so I'm going to get my cinnamon all on there. But I am going to go an extra step, y'all. I've never put this on there, but I'm going to simply because we had a lot of good suggestions. Thank y'all for all your suggestions. I'm going to add a little bit of pumpkin spice, y'all, just to give it a little different flavor since it's got that maple and that hazelnut. Oh, y'all, don't let me forget my pecans. I'm about to forget my pecans over there. All right, so I'm going to add some pumpkin spice. Oh, my gosh, y'all. This is smelling so good. Okay, so we got cinnamon, pumpkin spice. I'm going to put my pecans on there. I've already got them chopped up. So we're going to get these put on there. You can use any kind of nuts. You can use walnuts. You can use anything you want. Y'all, it's your cinnamon rolls. It's your pumpkin spice rolls. It's your play with them. Play with your food, y'all. I think people have gotten to the point where their cooking has become a dread and we don't enjoy cooking anymore. I mean, it's become a job. Y'all, come on. Get in your kitchen. Make it fun again. Play with your food. Teach your children how to cook. Y'all, I've got my youngest son. He was the one he was in the kitchen with me ever since he could get up on a stool and watch me cook. And now he gets in the kitchen. He's 19 years old, fixing to move out. And he gets in the kitchen and he just comes up with his own stuff, y'all, simply because he just likes to play with his food. He got it from his mama. He was my baker. Now, my oldest son, he cooks because, you know, he needs to survive. But he's the kind that if he doesn't like the way something looks, he ain't going to touch it. That's just him. And he doesn't play around with food. But now he has got into grilling. Grilling interests him. He loves it. He has got into that. And he can come up with some creations. Y'all, get in your kitchen. Make it fun. Get your kids, your grandkids in there. If you've got great-grandkids, get them in there. Y'all, you can't follow these kids to college or when they move out. You can't follow them out in the world. They've got to know how to fend for themselves when they get out there, but there's no reason why they can't make it fun. Okay, now I'm going to do the same trick that I did in my other video. They're already trying to start rising on me. I got to hurry because that yeast is already making them rise. Start rolling your dough. Pinching and rolling. Oh, y'all, these are going to be so thick and got so much filling. A lot of it's probably going to fall out, but that's okay. I just take what's left, throw it back on top. All right, we're going to roll into like a log. Pinch or fold, roll over. Okay, keep it going. Look at that, y'all. This is rolling a little better. Look at that. And it's already trying to start rising on me. Now, I'm going to show y'all a little trick once I get this rolled up, okay? Oh, my gosh, y'all, that's fat because they're already rising. So I gotta hurry. I'm not gonna have to wait 30 minutes for these things to rise. The next step is to put them in cut them up and put them in your greased casserole dish. I'm gonna pinch my seams together so they don't all come apart on me. Pinch my seams together, roll it in that log. Y'all, I gotta hurry, they're already rising. Okay, make your log. Now I'm gonna show y'all a trick. Let me grab my greased casserole dish. I'm gonna go ahead now and preheat my oven because I'm not gonna have to wait 30 minutes for these to rise because they're already rising right here, puffing up. So it's not gonna take me long. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven, and I grab my floss and I'm gonna show y'all a trick cutting these. All right, y'all, I'm back. I got my floss. Let me show y'all a little trick. Some knives stick to dough. I said I was gonna get my casserole dish that was already greased. I forgot. Okay. Put that right there. Don't fall off. Okay. I'm going to take this floss. I don't think I can move back any further, y'all, without y'all falling off the counter. Let's see if I can do it. Let me get closer to the thing. Run your floss up under your cinnamon roll. Cross it, and it cuts it so smooth, y'all. Look at that. I love that swirl. Take it, put it in your greased casserole dish. Y'all, this thing is probably going to make 2 9x13 casserole dishes. This is good for potlucks. This is good for breakfasts, anything. Y'all, I've even made cinnamon rolls, and I can freeze them just like this. Let them rise, turn around and freeze them, bake them later. Or I can go ahead and bake them, put the glaze on them, and then freeze them. Take them out on Christmas morning or the night before. Let them thaw out. Heat them up the next morning. Bam, you got Christmas breakfast. There's a pecan. Let's put that back in there. Put that one in there. All right, look at this one. See, it just uniformly cuts them, okay? I'm going to put these in here. Let's do one more for demonstration. Yeah, I'm going to have 2 pans worth. Okay? Oh my gosh, y'all, this is smelling good. 3, 6, now probably 12 in here, and then I'm going to have to grease me another casserole dish, y'all. All right, I'm going to do one more. Uniformly cut it. Okay? Put this in here. Like I said, filling's going to fall out. You just pick that stuff up. Don't waste it. Slap it back on there. All right, I'm going to finish cutting these out. I'm going to bring you back and show you what it looks like, and I'll probably have to wind up doing another casserole dish. So I'll be right back. Look at here, y'all. I got 1.5 pans of that big log of cinnamon rolls. Now, my oven is preheating. It says to let these rise for 30 minutes, but y'all, like I just said, these suckers are trying to rise while I was cutting them in half. So I don't think I'm going to have to wait that long. They're already jumbo enough. Okay, so my oven is preheating. It's almost there. I'm going to mix up my cream cheese mixture, get it to the consistency that I want. That is a lot of cinnamon rolls. I may have to make another batch of cream cheese, y'all. I'll just see. If not, I may just throw one of these in the freezer and just use them at another time, y'all. Like I said, I can throw these in the freezer either now, bake them later, make up my cream cheese filling later, or I can just go ahead and bake them, prepare them, then freeze them, take them out at another time, let them thaw, heat them up, bam, you got breakfast. So let's see. That's almost there. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees while your thingamajiggies, cinnamon rolls, are rising. Okay, if you want them puffier, go ahead, but I think these are going to be fine. Okay, so preheat your oven while these are rising. Make your frosting, make your whatever kind of frosting you want. If you got a few minutes left over, clean your kitchen again. That's what I'm fixing to do. So I will be back when it's time to, no, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save some time. I'm going to, when my oven is preheated, I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven. I'll give you a little snapshot. And it says 400 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm at my home. I've got my handy dandy oven here that has a timer on it, so they won't get burnt. Okay. I can set my timer. I like mine golden brown, so I'll give you a little sneak peek while they're baking, and then when I get them out, and then I'm going to get everything prepped and cleaned up, and I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all, I got my kitchen all cleaned up, except for throwing my floss away. I got my kitchen all cleaned up. I got my cream cheese frosting stirred up here. Y'all, I actually had to get some more cream cheese and add about half another block. So I kind of like mine like sour cream consistency to spread it on top. Y'all can make it gooier if you want to, pourable if you want to, or pastier if you want to. This is just what I do with mine. I'm going to give y'all a little gander of these things baking. So let me turn you around so you can see. There you go. I've set my timer. We've got like 13 minutes left to go. And oh, y'all, these are already smelling so good. So I'm going to let these bake for the amount of time it said. And then when they're done, I'm going to take them out. And then I'm going to show you how I start spreading them. And then we're going to do a little taste test, y'all. Okay? So y'all just hold on. I'll be back. I got to give y'all just one more look, just to tease y'all a little bit, okay? I like mine a little golden brown. I still do the timer, but when the timer is over, I will check them, and I like them a little golden brown, so I'm just going to keep playing with them. I got like 6 minutes left. I'm going to check them and see if they're like golden brown like I like them and the consistency that I like them, and then I'll bring y'all back. I just had to tease y'all one more time. All right, y'all, I just took them out of the oven. I want to make a disclaimer here. I think I may have wrote that recipe down wrong, so I don't want to discredit the original recipe from the ladies. I think I may have wrote it down wrong because 10 minutes is not really long enough. So I just did them at about 20 minutes. So every oven is different, so you might want to just check anywhere between 15, 20 minutes. Just check them, y'all. Check your consistency. Check your doneness, everything. These are looking good. They're golden brown. Okay, y'all see what I'm talking about, the brown sugar? See how it's getting more caramelized and it's changing colors and it's getting darker? Y'all, my cinnamon rolls were just fat this time versus the canned biscuits, so nothing actually got to seep to the bottom of the pan because these are so fluffy, it's just holding all the filling versus the canned biscuits that I did. But you see how it's getting darker and darker and darker? See? But the cinnamon roll is not burnt. I just want to clear that up. Okay, I'm going to let these cool, and then I'm going to spread my frosting on them. I just saw too on their recipe, if y'all don't want to put frosting on them, y'all, you can, if you don't want to put frosting on them, you can drizzle these with syrup, y'all. I just saw that. Y'all, go back and watch the other video, the canned biscuit video, and look and see at some of the wonderful people who have given more substitutions that you can do in your cinnamon rolls. You can turn them into pumpkin spice rolls. You can turn them into danishes, like adding some apple pie filling, blueberry filling, strawberry filling, oh my gosh, y'all, cherry filling. Y'all, some wonderful people gave some excellent substitutions and extra ideas. I loved them. Some more things I'm going to be trying. And y'all, if you don't like making them from scratch, that's okay. Check out my other video with using the canned biscuits. You can use other doughs too, frozen bread dough. You can use anything. Play around with your food, see what you like. Check out the comments on the other video and look at some more wonderful ways to do with canned biscuits, y'all. Y'all gave me a bunch of good ideas. So I'm going to let these cool off, and then I'm going to spread my frosting on them. I would love to just spread the frosting on them right now and just let it melt. And yeah, I might do that anyway because I just can't wait. They smell so good. But I'm going to grab me a pecan right here. But I'm going to let these cool. I'm going to spread my frosting on there. And I'll be back, y'all. Just hold on tight. I'll be back. Y'all, I know I said I was going to wait. until these cooled off. I just can't, y'all. I can't. I had to get one out, and I'm going to show y'all what they're like, okay? I am so sorry. I could not wait. I am going to let the rest of them cool off, slather that cream cheese frosting on there, and then just let them sit, and I'm going to wrap them up in aluminum foil. But y'all, I had to get me one out and just go ahead and put some cream cheese frosting on it because I just can't take it no longer. So I'm going to show y'all what it looks like, and it looks so good. Y'all, look at this. Look at that, y'all. That looks so good. I'm going to do a little taste test. Let me see. What corner do I want to start at? See? Oh, I like that crunch. I'm going to just do a little taste test. Hold on. Turn this around. I'm going to do a little taste test, y'all. Let me get a little bite here. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't wait. I'm tired of smelling them and can't eat them. So I'm going to do a little taste test here. Oh, y'all, that brown sugar. Cinnamon. Let me see. There goes pecan. I got to get that pecan in there, y'all. Let me see. Okay? Y'all just hold on. Just like the other ones. I'm sorry. Oh, y'all. That is heavenly. I don't know what to tell y'all, but that is heavenly. That allspice, I mean, that pumpkin spice is good in there too, y'all. That just gave it a completely different flavor. The maple and the cream cheese frosting. I'm sorry, I almost spit on y'all. That's wonderful, y'all. There goes that crunch again. Now I got the pecans in there. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is truly wonderful, okay? So y'all just got to try this, okay? Y'all, don't make cooking and baking a job, a chore, a dread. Y'all, get in there, play with your food, play in your kitchen, grab your kids, grab your grandkids, get in there, have fun with them. Y'all got to teach these sons and daughters how to cook and bake too for themselves when they go out into the real world. Young girls, young guys, kids, y'all get in the kitchen, learn you some things, okay? You got to take care of yourselves when you move out. Get in the kitchen. Sit at your grandmother's feet, your mother's feet. Get in that kitchen. Watch them. Y'all, play with your food. Make cooking and baking fun, y'all. Take care of your families, okay? I am fixing to tear that cinnamon roll. Y'all, that was good. I'm going to clean up my kitchen and I'm going to shut it down for the night. I am tired. So, y'all have fun. Y'all check out my other video. If you haven't checked it out already, go check that one out. I'll get this one up as soon as possible. Y'all, thank you again because y'all have let me know that there is still nice people out in the world, okay? Just when you think, man, this world is crappy. There is no nice people out there anymore. Y'all showed me differently. Y'all showed me there's still nice people out there. And thank y'all for being kind. And even some that may not have been so kind, okay. You know what? That's not going to bother me. I'm a big girl. I can take it. You know, we don't have to be ugly to one another, okay? There's enough of that going on. We don't have to be ugly to one another. So we can all agree to disagree. We can have our own opinions. We can have, you know, just don't be ugly to one another. If you don't like something, just scroll on by social media, everything, y'all. That's a soapbox of mine of social media. Y'all, if you don't like something that somebody posts or something like that, just pass it by, okay? That's just free information. But y'all, just thank y'all. If you like this video, hit the like button. Give me some comments on some more things, some more ideas, y'all. I got more videos to come. So I hope y'all have a blessed night. I know I am because I'm fixing to tear this cinnamon roll up and get my kitchen cleaned up and close it down for the night. So y'all have a nice night and God bless.